for netbooknews.com, and we are taking a look at the Kinpad. And you know what? Actually, I just got a call over here because that's what you can do with this one. And oh wait, here we go. Hello.
Hi Sasha, how are you doing?
It works. So
why are we only calling each other?
why are we calling each other? Exactly. You know, just to show off a little bit. Well, thanks for calling, and talk to you later. Anyway, so what we would like to show you is we just put a SIM card in there, and like on the Galaxy tab, you can also make calls with this Kinpad. Actually, I can't do an unboxing with it right now because that's all I got from the guy from Shenzhen. And here's your PSU, and you know what, that's about it. Let's talk a little bit about the device, and you know what, we should immediately start with a little benchmark over here, because what I would like to show you, it's the first time I ever had a Freescale processor device. This is actually running the ARM Cortex A8 with 800 megahertz, and it comes with 512 MB RAM, and I think it has 8 gigabytes of flash memory. And look at this. It comes with the AMD Z430 GPU. So I've never seen this combination before, and it's going to be quite interesting to see how it's going to perform. So let's run a little benchmark and see what's going on. While the benchmark is running, I would like to take you around the system. Over here we have a little kind of connector for, of course, your PSU, right? And maybe it can also have additional docking stations in the future, because actually you could also, oh, by the way, yeah, you can also recharge it over USB. Over here we have the speakers, there's a jack for your headset, and a power button or switch. And you know what, somehow I think this is for a future stylus. I don't want to break it right now. Okay, here we go. So maybe they would like to use a stylus in the future, which, you know what, let's keep it over there. Which makes no sense at all, because this is a capacitive touchscreen. Anyways, I just wanted to point that out. Over here you can, I think this looks like that you can lock the accelerometer of the screen. There's a volume control, micro SD, and a SIM card, so that you can connect to 3G, but also to broadband to make calls like we've been showing you before. Talking about the benchmark, it is still good. Okay guys, so I rebooted the system because I really have to say I've been running so many applications in the background, and we did the benchmark again. We should have a result in a couple of seconds over here. There we go. It's 830 points. This is a little bit slow compared to the NVIDIA Tegra 2 platform that we had with the Malata before. It's still pretty fast if you compare this to the Nexus 1. That is, I think this one is running Android 2.1, like the Desire over here, and it's pretty much on the same, yeah, on the same level as a Samsung Galaxy S with the Hummingbird platform. Let's go back to the main interface. As I said, it's a capacitive multi-touch screen, so you can see this usual interface that we are familiar with. It's Android 2.2, and by the way, it cost $399. What I would like to show you is how about a video playback. I think we can go to this video viewer over here. There's Star Trek 720p. Let's check that out. I can't tell you anything about the bandwidth of this, but that looks pretty decent.
Who are you? Come with me. We're traveling at warp speed. How did you manage to beam aboard this ship? You're the genius, you figured out. As acting captain of this vessel, I order you to answer.
I think there's some problems with the lip sync, right? But this might be a matter of this video file. Let's try a different one. Go back here. Predators. which is not 720p. It is, I don't know what it is, like a kind of weird resolution, but still, that looks pretty decent. I mean, we only have 1024 by 600. Why do you want to run a 720p on it? But, here we go. That looks pretty good. How about the speakers? Let's. The Precursor was a mashup of Predators and speakers. The Precursor. They are not very loud, right? This is only a mono speaker, and I would recommend to use your headset for this. So anyways, it's doing video playback and even 720p. Let's go back to the home screen. And how about some browsing? And actually, no, what about Google Marketplace? Because I think it has a connection to the Google Marketplace, which makes sense because it also comes with a 3G module, and this is one of these limitations that Google had for devices to get an access to the Google Marketplace. So you can go to the Google Marketplace, and actually it's only even telling us, hey, look, there's a system update available for you. So you maybe want to download this, and this might help us also with the performance a little bit. What about surfing the internet? Let's open the browser over here and go to our favorite website, which is netbooknews.com, your source for everything mobile, which isn't a phone. I need to have that. That looks pretty decent. The accelerometer is quite fast. How about pinch to zoom? Okay, as soon as it cached the website once. It is okay. It is not brilliant. To be honest, this AMD GPU in there is a couple of years old, so don't expect the fastest render speed on Earth. Let's look into one of our articles in here. Actually, we're not only having a pretty slow GPU, we also have a pretty slow Wi-Fi connection over here right now. So why don't we go back to, oh, there we go. You know, another, some more features here. We have a webcam here, and this looks to me like, I don't know, this is a kind of light sensor. Kinda, right? So we have a webcam, we have the usual Android buttons, home, menu, going back and search, and there is another button over here which is doing whatever it should do. I just can't figure it out. But oh, you know what? It's turning on the lights for the buttons, which makes no sense at all, right? Because this should also happen when I'm just pressing the menu button. So yeah, I have no clue what this button does, but I can tell you that our website loaded right now, or is still loading a little bit. How about a double click? Which, no, that's not working because it's still trying to render or trying to fully load the website, and therefore, yeah, it is a little bit slow right now. You know what, we're going back to this website a little bit later, and let's take a quick look at the system. I'm pretty sure, well, that's kind of interesting because it seems to be a kind of customized setup menu. I've never seen this one before. Let's click about the tablet. It's not even saying about phone, it's saying about tablet, right? This is kind of interesting. Android 2.2. Not sure about the build number right now here. What's that? Kernel version. It says something about Ubuntu, root Ubuntu, whatever this is. Let's go back and let me show you some pictures. The gallery. This is something that Android developed together with Coleris. You might be familiar with the browser plugin. I really like this one. Over here you can just do this pinch to zoom, and then you can see the different pictures in the folder. So this is something that ViewSonic is also using for their ViewPad. pinch to zoom works pretty well. And you know what, actually I think this is the competitor of this Kinpad. Should be the ViewSonic ViewPad, because it's pretty much the same price range. It's almost having the same performance, because the ViewSonic is using a Qualcomm 600 MHz processor. This is an ARM Cortex A8 or 800 MHz, but with a pretty slow GPU. So let's give it one more try with our website. It's fully loaded right now. Let's try the accelerometer again. So that's looking pretty good. How about a double click? There we go. So that works out. Pinch to zoom is, again, okay. Yeah, what I like about this device is the form factor is great. 7-inch is the future of tablet systems in general, especially when you're going for a mobile tablet. There's no difference compared to a 10-inch. Of course, you have more screen real estate, but the resolutions are pretty much the same, because they're all using a 1024 by 600 resolution display, because they're just that cheap. Because these displays are also, for example, the 10-inch ones are also used for netbooks, and that's why they're just building millions and millions of these screens. And so the ODMs and OEMs can buy them at a pretty low price point, and therefore they're using them for also these tablets. 7-inch displays are one of the most used display form factors in the world, and therefore we're going to see a lot of tablets running on 7-inch. So yeah, these are my first impressions of the Kinpad, which is running a Freescale platform based on an ARM Cortex A8 with an AMD GPU. And again, you can even make phone calls, as we've been showing you at the beginning of this video. This is Sascha from netbooknews.com. That's the $399 7-inch Kinpad running Android 2.2. Thanks for watching.